All right, basically, this is going to be a shorter video. I can add a scene to either The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi that would have made fans, they had the entire cast. For the last time in human history, they had the entire Star Wars main cast alive and ready to act. And it was completely wasted. And the main problem people had was that they never were in the same scene together. And the writers will swear up and down there was never a reason that in the story never allowed them to be in the same room. Well, motherfuckers, that's why I'm here. I'm here to explain how you could have done this. And I got the idea from Godfather 2, not Godfather's Pizza, even though that's... If you want a good pizza, but you also want to have the most powerful shit that will send you into low Earth orbit, go to Godfather Pizza. All right, Taco Bell will do the same thing, but it'll send you in the other direction. So basically in Godfather 2, there was two characters that had been killed off in the first movie, Sonny and Fredo. I don't have to get into how it happened, but they were beloved main characters, and let's just say they weren't iron deficient at the end of their deaths. And in The Godfather 2, this is after, they've lost so many characters. Michael had a hit on his own brother, Sonny had died from a hit in the first movie. He was already estranged from his wife. I don't know if they were divorced, but he was probably contemplating killing her to get custody of the kids. The dad had already died of just being a fat fuck, probably. I mean, the Italian diet back in the 70s probably wasn't that good. So they had lost a lot of characters along the way. But there was a pivotal scene. It might have been at the end of Godfather 1 that this scene occurred. After all these events, the audience is probably like, well, I got an early morning at the paper factory. It looks like the movie's winding down and they're leaving the theater. And then bam, there's a scene, a family reunion. Everyone's starting to show. I think it was Christmas Eve. The whole family's showing up one by one. Michael's introducing Kate for the first time to his family. It's just such a heartwarming moment. He's still in his I think he might have still been in his military fatigues, his dress uniform. The writers allowed us to have one more scene with all these characters that we just met. And it was one of the greatest scenes I've ever witnessed because it was very wholesome. It didn't have to make sense because we're seeing something that it's almost like we're interfering with someone else's life. Very personal. We're just a fly on the wall, just watching a family get together that we have no part of. We shouldn't even be. We don't know these people, but we get to experience it with them. And God damn it, they could have done that with Star Wars right at the. I think it would have been better to put it at the end of The Last Jedi. If all this shit's happened, fucking, Han's dead. Fucking, Leia somehow survived, but the producers should have known that she had a drug habit. They should have known that you got to get this filming done. Make this scene happen. Film it in advance just in case something happens. What if they get in a car accident, plane crash, and you can't, and they're not allowed to be in the next movie? They should have filmed this scene for insurance, and it only would have taken 5 minutes of screen time. So basically that's a scene where it could have been just like a casual dinner where Han shows up with Chewie and Leia, and they're like, where's Luke? This is my Han voice. And he's like, where's Luke at? And let's say Obi-Wan's ghost, Obi-Wan's spirit force ghost is just like calmly sitting in the corner. Like maybe he's not saying anything. He's just kind of like observing. We don't even know if they can see him, but we can. And you have all these other famous Star Wars characters showing up just for this. We don't even have to know. It might have been right after the ceremony of A New Hope. It doesn't matter. You could CGI. You could de-age a lot of characters. I think it would have been better if you just don't do that. Just have it natural. Just have them go in. You could even de-age him for the film, but then in the special features, you better damn well have the original footage of the original. And then Luke comes in last, just like in Godfather. I think it was Godfather 1. Luke comes in last, and everyone's like, "Hey, the hero, right?" And let's say it's snowing outside, just like in Godfather. It doesn't make any sense. This happens on a snow planet, right? And Luke's like he's wearing his dark shawl. And you're like, has he gone rogue? And he's just like, he's smiling, he's happy. Everyone's together for one last meal, timeless. But you fucked it up. You fucked it up, seriously. That never happened. We never got a scene with all the original Star Wars characters. My whole fucking childhood, I'm collecting these goddamn fucking Micro Machines, begging my mom, please work at the fucking coal mine so you can buy me Star Wars toys. And then we get fucked over and over with the prequels. And we never got a scene with the original fucking cast. I mean, I was too late. Oh, my heart rate. What's in this water? Yeah, the anger I have against Hollywood that's timeless. I'll have to make another video on this, but they've raped every one of my childhood franchises one by one with a fucking woke agenda fucking every time. Terminator, Star Wars, Jurassic Park. What else? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Batman, Superman, anyone wearing a fucking cape. They fucking raped him. The woke virus. They got him. And the one franchise that I think they're waiting for Robert Zemeckis to die of natural causes. Back to the Future. That's the one franchise, the childhood franchise they haven't raped violently. Woo! I feel like someone's going to call the police on me for making this video. I'm getting emotional right now. Every franchise, every minute of every fucking film or show that's streamed on any of these streaming services, Netflix, Prime, every second, somebody writes a script and some purple-haired bastard comes through and they've got the woke sponge just filled with there was a bowl of dog shit and they wiped it around. So they've got the nice conservative script. It's got men are men, women are women. It's right there. And then this purple-haired bitch comes over and rings it out over the script. Yeah! You fucking fuck! And they fucking rape it. This is why I don't go to movie theaters.